Today I'm at Mothering Essentials and I want to talk a little bit about cloth diapering for working moms. But first I wanted to show you the variety of cloth diapers that they sell here and at lots of other places. So there's lots of different types of cloth diapers now. There's some like this that are all-in-ones where the absorbent part is actually sewn into the cover and you don't have to worry about a separate liner and cover. So that's what this kind is. This is also a one-size diaper, so you can see that there's lots of different snaps along the front. So you can snap these together to make it smaller for a smaller baby or larger for a larger baby. There are some that do come in sizes, so here's a little tiny diaper just for a newborn baby, so there's some like this. And then this is a kind where the cover is actually separate from the absorbent liners. So you can see here there's all sorts of patterns, all sorts of different types. I'm not going to advocate for a specific type, but I'm going to move over to the table now. So this is the type that I use, and it's got a separate cover and a separate liner, and you just put the liner straight in the cover. My number one tip for cloth diapering is to use some sort of biodegradable liner once your child starts solids so that it can catch, chunks of poop. It won't really work when they're just breastfeeding because then they just have like the liquid poop, but once they start solids, these are really useful. So you just put it on top of your absorbent liner, and then if the kid poops, you can take the whole thing and then drop it in the toilet and flush it away with the poop, and it makes the cleanup a lot easier. It's a lot easier than having a sprayer. I've tried that too. That can kind of make a mess and is a lot more work. Now if the kid's wearing the diaper and they pee, and so this part's wet but there's no poop on it, I will just throw it into the wash along with the other parts of the cloth diaper, because it will stand up to a few uses of just getting wet and washing. And then after a few uses it does start to degrade and I'll throw them away. But these are definitely a lifesaver when you're using cloth diapering, and will probably help you convince your childcare provider to use the cloth diapering if you. My second tip just to keep in mind when you're choosing a cloth diaper is that this elastic does stretch out. So that was something that I didn't know ahead of time. I thought, oh, okay, I'm ordering these one-size covers that can snap for any size, so they'll last me through all of my children. But as you can see from this white one, this is one of my toddlers, and if I hold it like this, there's not much elastic left. She's definitely stretched it out. So when I tried to put this type on a newborn, she leaked out the sides. This is one that my 7-month-old is using right now, and you can see that it's bunched up a lot more because she hasn't stretched it out yet. So if you want to use the same covers, or if you're getting the all-in-one diapers, if you want to use the same diapers for kids, you will have to actually go in and sew the new elastic into here. I have a friend that did that. She has time, she's able to do that, and so that's what she did. I didn't really want to sew, so what I did is I went online and just tried to search for some covers that were on sale, and I found this color on clearance, so that's what I got. People have different motivations for doing cloth diapers. Some people do it for environmental reasons. I know that was a big selling point for me, but a lot of people also do it for monetary reasons. And I haven't run the numbers in a while, but I know when I first started cloth diapering, I did calculate it, and even with buying these liners, they're not that expensive. They're much cheaper than getting disposable diapers. So even with buying these liners, I thought that I saved quite a bit of money by cloth diapering, and now I've done it with 5 kids, and while I did mention that I've replaced the covers between kids, I've been able to keep these same liners with all of the kids. So I'm sure I've saved quite a bit of money over the 7 years that I've been cloth diapering, but I think it would depend on what brand of disposables you're comparing them to and what type of cloth diapers you're using. So you'll want to run the numbers. Cloth diapering, it's not impossible if you're a working parent. There are a lot of daycares now that will work with you and put the cloth diapers into a wet bag for you to take when you leave. So if it's something you want to do, definitely talk to your daycare about it. You do have to do more laundry, of course, with cloth diapers. So, keep that in mind and make sure that you work that time into your schedule. And if you have, the type that I have, your daycare might want you to kind of make them up each morning before you bring the baby in so that they don't have to put in the rice paper liner and put the cover in. There's also kinds that you stuff in. So just make sure that you're communicating with your child care provider about the cloth diapering and letting them know what you are, making sure that you meet their expectations for doing it. So hopefully those tips help. Please put in the comments below any other tips that you've found to make cloth diapering successful as a working mother or father. Thanks.